Hey guys, what's going on? Sunny here, coming to you from Online Sales Funnel Academy, coming to you from my home office near Seattle, Washington. It is a Tuesday, I think it's Tuesday, maybe it's Wednesday, I don't even know. April 1st, you guys. This is not an April Fool's joke. I really just don't know what day it is. So according to my computer, it is April 1st, and I just wanted to come in here, and I have a live stream I've been wanting to do for the channel, and I wanted to drop some knowledge and hopefully help some people out, but it's going to be called 10 ways to find employment in our new economy, right? And 5 of them are going to be digital, and 5 of them are going to be like traditional job hunting kinds of things. So I'm hopefully I'll have a chance to come on. So go ahead and drop a comment down on the chat over on YouTube. I'm streaming on YouTube. So, okay. I'm going to do a quick restart. Hey guys, what's going on? Sunny here from Online Sales Funnel Academy, coming to you from my home office near Seattle, Washington. Today is April 1st, and I just wanted to come live and drop some knowledge today and hopefully help some people out with our new economy. I know that being a digital marketer, I'm very much aware of a lot of different ways to make money digitally, but I wanted to share some resources today with some people. Whoever's in my feed, if anybody has any questions, be sure to on YouTube, or be sure to drop a comment in the chat roll, and so we can talk. And I'm gonna make sure I get my tech issues all straightened out here, and I'll be sharing my screen in just a minute. But I wanted to kind of just like share 10 resources that you could use to help you find employment during this weird time that we're in right now. So whether you're temporarily laid off or you just need a gig, I was hoping to share some sites and some knowledge with you guys that have helped me at different times in the past. I've taken a gig job, or I've like I've said in past live streams, I've signed up for a gig here or a gig there. And by gig, what do I mean? I mean just like project work, right? Where it's not actually considered full-time employment, but it's like Fiverr and Upwork, and that's some of the stuff we're going to be talking about on today's show. So now that I have the ability to share my screen, I'm going to go ahead and jump into what I call my top 10 ways to help help you guys find jobs if you need to, or find gig work and maybe get paid. Okay, so the first one that I talk about a lot is Upwork, and I have these in order, you guys. So Upwork would be my first choice for you if you're looking to, if you have a skill of some sort and you're trying to get hired for, a gig. I talked about this in a previous live stream. As you can see here on my computer, let me just triple check my live stream really quick, you guys, and then I'll tell you more about Upwork. It's pretty cool. Upwork, you can either be an employee, or this is where people looking for vendors like yourself. So you're an independent contractor when you come on here. So what you do is you come onto Upwork here and you fill out a profile. Hold on, let me just make sure I'm live. You fill out a profile about yourself up here. And as you can see, I'm logged into mine right now. I've got my own profile. And what's cool is you can either be like the client or you can be the employee, as it were. So Upwork asks you, do you want to look for a job or do you want to post a job? Right? So you go in here and you say, okay, I want to look for jobs. So this is find freelancers and agencies. You can do both. So what you do, if you wanted to post something like a skill that you have, what you would do is you'd come to Upwork, you create your profile, and then what you do is you post bring your own talent. You can post a job. So if I was going to look for someone to hire, as right now I'm actually looking for someone to help me with Instagram posting, I would come and I would put in Instagram, and it's going to immediately start pulling a list of people, and it's going to let you filter them down in a way that you can, there's a filter. Where's my filters? Hold on. Okay, there's a way to filter. So you can filter by how long they've been on Upwork. You can do it by dollar amount. So this lady, she's $125 an hour for marketing. But what you do is you can heart them, which puts them on a favorites list. You can post a job and then invite them and hope that they agree to work for you. Or you can come in here and look for, here we go. Here we go. Here's the filters on the side. So you can filter, let's say I wanted someone in my own time zone. I would pick Pacific and I would do freelancer only. Then I would do an hourly rate of 10 to 30 or whatever you would like. And then if you wanted to filter by success rate, you could. I like to leave it a little bit open. And if earned amount is important to you, so in other words, a brand new person versus someone who's had more experience, I like to just leave this $1 plus. That way they've done at least one job. And, you know, again, this is another filter. If this is part's important to you, hold on, let me check my live stream. Make sure you're seeing my screen. Again, you guys, okay, you can see my screen. So make sure to drop a comment in the, I'm going to go ahead and drop the URL to this webinar in the chat roll. So if you guys want to ask me a question live, you can come on to my stream and ask me that. So let me find my channel. Hold on 2 seconds and I will get there. Again, we're just on the first one, so we're gonna get through this here. Go to my channel. Okay, 10 ways to find employment. Okay. Okay, so here's the chat roll over here. I'm gonna go ahead and drop the, if anybody wants to come in and ask me something live, they can come on in. We're just on the first one, so let me close that back out. Okay, I dropped it in the chat roll, so the link is there. If you want to come into my little webinar here and ask me a question live, I'll let you in, and we'll take any live questions you have about digital marketing also on today's broadcast. All right, so back to Upwork. So you come in here, and you're, like I said, so in this moment, I'm looking for someone to maybe do work, right? So you come in here and you click on their profile, you read all about them, and it's got their hourly, you know, and it's got all their stuff right here, and it tells you where it looks like he works local. It was random. I just clicked on anybody. And they also have testimonials. So this guy has a video. I'm not going to play it, but you can tell he's only $15 an hour. He's done 5 jobs and he's worked this many. And these are the jobs that he's already finished. So now if you wanted to go do this for yourself, what you would do is you come to Upwork and you create a profile for yourself, and you would fill it out just like he had. And you have the opportunity to share your profile to your timeline and other places and try and get the word out and let people know, hey, I'm available with this skill, you know, of copywriting or Instagram, or it doesn't have to be any of that. You can look at all these jobs over here. Like, it can be literally anything. It can be, I just always say those because those are the ones that I'm used to working with. But these are all the departments that, you know, anything that you can think of, especially, you know, writing, technical writing, blog writing, freelance writing, like creative writing. Like, guys, look at all this stuff over here. You know, like, if you spend the time and actually make a really nice profile, and don't just throw it up there, you know, fill it out like you mean it, because people are looking to hire. I hire off of here all the time. And I know all of my digital marketer friends do too. So that's why I was recommending you start here. If you have a skill, or if you're good with, you know, if you're IT, writing, photojournalist, anything like that. Like, we got one of the best photo editors ever off of here. He's a digital shoot. I've got so many people I've hired on here that are so great. Like, I've hired creative writers in the past. I've hired blog writers. I've hired email marketers. I've hired people specifically good at certain programs that needed to help me. I've hired IT people. I've hired ghostwriters. I've done all sorts of stuff for the last couple of years. So It's a great platform, and I can't say enough good things about it. And the way it works is you, so here's my billing report. So I got a girl working for me right now. Her name's Heather. She's doing remote work. She actually lives in Spain, but she's an American, and doing some stuff for me and for my clients. And you just want to make sure that if you're the, you just want to be like, you can have multiple skills. So just make sure that you add them in the description. So you don't want to create multiple profiles on Fiverr, which is the next one I'm going to show you. You want to make sure, because this program is based on keyword search when people type stuff in. So if you're good at like 6 different things, be clear about that in your description, because whoever sees your stuff, they're going to like it and they're going to hopefully go with you, if that makes sense. Okay. So the next one we have is, I know a lot of people talk about this one. It's called Fiverr. The idea behind Fiverr is that all gigs on here technically are only cost $5, and Fiverr takes a small portion of that out of the gig. So what you can do is you can go onto Fiverr and create a profile, which I have not done. This is a little bit more on the techie side, like Upwork and Fiverr are cousins. Okay, so they are definitely in the same family, but I would say that Fiverr is probably more for like that quick gig. It doesn't mean that the quality is lower per se, but I just feel like, there's a lot more third party stuff on here, right? I don't know if that makes any sense, but just use your own judgment. So you might have to sift through, you might have to hire 3 or 4 people at $5 to get the one quality person that you're looking for. Whereas on Fiverr, you would have a better shot coming, especially if it's writing or something like that. I don't know. You just have to have your own process in place. So I've, again, hired multiple people over here. I've had custom logos. I've had animations. I've had PDFs created. I use this one more for technical stuff. So if you wanted to have more like the gig work, if you want an intro, I had an intro for my YouTube channel, was created over here. And again, I've got under the orders tab, I've got people who've done the YouTube intro, the promo video, ebooks for clean eating challenge. We've got, PDFs. So you just have to just kind of go through here and figure out like and again, you just come up to the search engine and you say, video intro, or even like, I even be more specific, YouTube intro, right? And it's going to word search all the job descriptions, and all these people are available. So, but if you don't have a profile, if you don't have your stuff in there, then they can't find you, right? So Fiverr does take a very small percentage of your fees, whatever they end up charging for you at the end of the day. So make sure, and so does Upwork, just to be fully transparent. So just make sure that, make sure you've got that understanding going into this. Any of these sites typically take a small percentage. Okay. So we have Upwork and Fiverr. And the third one I wanted to talk about today is called Pixabay. Also there's one for Pexels. It's called Pexels, Pexels, and also Shutterstock. Now I haven't fully done it, what I'm about to tell you, but I know other people do it. And that is, if you are someone who's really great at images, and you wanted to build a digital following through your images, this may not be as quick as the money is, but if you're someone who's been thinking about getting started in photography, this would be a great time to do that. Pixabay allows you to upload images that are royalty free, and so does Pexels. Shutterstock charges, but what happens is when you sign up for an account, and I already have one, so I'm going to log in, is that every time I go to download a photo for free, so here I have, you can see that I have close. I have a portfolio over here. You can upload your images, and as people use them, the program will ask you to pay a commission. And I'll show you what I mean. So I'm going to look for a cat photo because that's my thing. And let's say I wanted this one and I was going to use it for my social media. I would do a free, so this is the user's name right here. And I'm going to do a free download because they don't charge. And I'm going to, let's just say I pick my dimensions. Okay, right here, it asks me if I want to donate or follow. And most people will probably do one or the other here. I mean, it's not guaranteed. They don't make you. But again, if you're wanting to get your name out for your photography, and it's just another way to get, an extra stream of income potentially. If you've got a few thousand photos laying around and you don't care, this might be a great way for you to start getting them used. Also, see, you can donate with PayPal. Now, obviously, I'm not going to log in and show you my PayPal, but just know that it can be done, and it is an option if you're into images. Okay, so our fourth one I want to show you is one of the strongest horses here on today's channel. I wanted to show you this one because I recently found this company, and I wish I would have known about it sooner. So this one is called Remotejobscom. And it's amazing. Every single job on this site is a remote job. Okay, so it's all the tech companies that you could possibly want ever. And so I have let me see. I'm already signed. I already have a login. Hi. Yeah, I have a visitor walking by there. Okay. So let's see. I can go to remote jobs. Oh, sorry. So you come up here, you go to home, and then we're going to go to remote. Sorry, you go to remote jobs right here. And then you type in your specialty or whatever it is you're looking for. So for me, let's say I wanted to do customer service, and you could say search jobs and excuse me. Oh, sorry, it already did it. Okay, so I hit search, and now you can see it's okay. Come on, it's already got a lot of stuff has just been posted a couple hours ago, you guys, in real time. Remember, all these are remote, all of them. That's the whole point of this website. So if you're an onboarding specialist, look at all these jobs up in here, you guys. 3 hours ago, technical support, Maximus, nurse, remote nurse. I don't know about that, whatever, but probably resume writer. And again, you just click on any of these, and it's they've got their benefits up in here. And all you do is you apply for the job right here. It's super cool. And if you know the company's name, you can type it in, or if you like, I happen to know that Zoom, which is where I'm streaming through right now, they are hiring. I don't know if they've posted over here, but we'll see if they. Okay, their name came right here, professional services sales rep. So if you want to work for Zoom, it's remote, it's full-time. I mean, these jobs have benefits, they're full-time, right? So, all right, I'm going to take a quick pause. I'm going to check the chat really quick and see if we have any questions coming in from the chat. I'm going to stop share for 2 seconds, and I'm going to check the chat roll and find out if you guys have any questions for me at the moment. Any questions, comments, concerns, anything, just be sure, drop a comment in the chat roll. Let me know where you're coming in from. And let me know if you have any questions. Make sure the live stream's doing what it's supposed to. Okay, try this. Anything, just be sure, drop a comment in the chat. Okay, so I got a little bit of a time delay. Okay, so over in the chat, got nobody's really on. Everyone's probably at work or doing what they're supposed to be doing right now. I've got a lot. I just got done doing an interview. I interviewed 2 of my clients, actually. Todd Houston and Vern Tejas are both, one's an international world speaker, and the other one's an international mountain climbing, world-renowned mountain climber and public speaker. And they interviewed each other, and I just got done being a co-host on their show. So that was fun. Okay, so I've got, okay, just wanted to make sure that we're still good. And okay, so let's get back to the education portion. So I'm going to go ahead and reshare my screen. Go back to this. Okay. So far we've looked at Upwork, Fiverr, Pixabay or Pexels, and then I showed you remote.co where you can upload your resume. Okay. The next one is called Flex Jobs. And it's my understanding, now I haven't been hired off of Flex Jobs or anything, but it's my understanding that Flex Jobs are also remote. Okay. So again, you can come in here, look at all these, or maybe it's they're only part-time jobs but remote, but I'm pretty sure they're, let's look how Flex Jobs work. Okay, whether it's too good to be true. Okay, there's a lot of junk out there. Okay, blah, blah, blah. More success stories. Flexible jobs. So if you're interested in remote jobs, freelance work, alternative or flexible job schedules, click here. Okay. So there you go. So you want to, let's see what they got. They got a chef instructor, telehealth registered nurse, coronavirus relief attorney, medical billing. That would be my old expertise. Telescribe, adult toxicologist. Okay, but it's not just that. Like you can filter down by keyword. So again, let's just pretend everybody's base level, is customer service. And let's see what they got. Okay, they have 9,622 jobs available, you guys. Full-time, 100% remote. You seeing this? Okay, write these down. These are really, if you guys are needing to find jobs, here's some, like partial remote, 100% remote during pandemic, which is very fascinating. I didn't know that was a thing, or optional for remote. So let's just pretend we're 100% remote here and let's see what the job search gives us. We've got customer service, customer service, customer service. Look at all this stuff. Okay, look, it's international too. We got international stuff. So it looks like you can filter, because if you're remote, right? Let's see if it filters out the United States. Okay, 24,000 jobs in here, you guys. Look at all these. Full-time, partial, full-time, option. Let's see, full-time, 100% remote. And then we'll do United States. Okay, 7,500. All right, so once again, jump in, start looking at jobs over here for sure. Okay, so the next couple of ones are agencies that I've actually worked for these guys before. The first one is called Aerotech. They're a staffing agency, and I'm not going to say that this is per se that they're top heavy on remote, but they are top heavy on just regular jobs. Okay, with probably like 10 to 15% of them being remote. So this is kind of like the back half here is just how to find jobs in general on search sites. So the first one here is Aerotech. And as always, they want you to log in, register, and create a profile. And it lets you look for jobs that they have available. So they call them career opportunities. And what's cool, when I used to work for Aerotech for almost 3 years, what's cool about staffing agencies is that usually after about 30 days of work, if you have a full-time job, they allow you to have medical and dental. And, they take a small piece out of your paycheck, but I was 100% remote. I worked for a hospital for like almost 3 years with Aerotech, and I got paid I think it was every Wednesday. And it's really nice to know that you got that money coming in every single week, and you don't have to wait 3 weeks or anything like that. So again, it's about taking the time to set up the profile, make sure make sure your resume is, if you're using a resume, make sure that's up to date and has the right keywords on it. And let's just say I wanted to search for something in Seattle right now. Let's just take a look. Let's see what's out there. I guess it would help if I spelled it correctly, but okay. Yeah, no jobs found. They spelled it wrong. Seattle. No, not Mexico. Okay, I just can't type today. Okay, Seattle, Washington. Search. Okay, well, with 244 jobs locally, and they broke them down by my counties that are near me, so that's cool. What do we got? Supply chain manager, recruiter. Okay, here's some social media stuff. Content specialist. Let's see, data entry specialist. I'm just looking for kind of like non-degree-ish kinds of jobs in case anybody needs to know. Okay, so we got data entry specialist that was just posted. And that's the other great thing too, you guys. These sites post new stuff every day. So, go in and tag these with a like a reminder or favorite, so you can go back and check these, if you need to. And you can go in and look at the job description. You could see this one has 25 openings for a position, and the pay rate is $19 to $20 an hour. Okay, so again, I don't know if this is remote or not. A well-known tech company is looking for data entry. It's probably Amazon. No, I shouldn't say that. I don't know that to be true. Need data entry types of individuals working in their systems and help things. 25 openings. These roles will be remote. There you go. So if you're in Seattle and you're looking for 20 bucks an hour, there's a remote job for you. Okay, so I'm going to move on to the next one. This next one is Career Builder. I've used Career Builder in the past, and I've been hired multiple, like 10 years ago when I was in the medical billing. So Career Builder is great. It's a really good job search engine. So like, let's just say I wanted medical billing. You can pick anywhere in the United States. And again, you see how there's job seekers or employers. So you can come in here and see it. And this even listed Kforce, which is one of the other agencies I just showed you guys. And you can also filter these down. So if you need to filter down by, their sites changed since I was here last. So hold on 2 seconds. Let me sort by relevancy. It's got to find the filter buttons. Okay, here we go. Job type. Okay, these are your choices. Full-time, part-time, contractor, seasonal, temp, or all, right? And you can do it by pay, which is cool. Commute time, 0, 15 minutes. And work from home only. Okay, so here's a bunch of remote jobs right here. 931 medical billing jobs that are full-time remote, you guys. 931. That's amazing. Look at all these jobs. Now, I'm fortunate enough, I've got my own income coming in right now, and I do have a job actually while I'm growing my brand, and I have clients. I have both. So I've got double money kind of coming in, but I'm trying to be here to help anybody who has a question about how they can be successful. And I'm just really want to give you guys some value and make sure you've got some good resources. Okay, so I'm over here checking the chat. Let me see if anybody's got any questions. Where is everyone coming in from? And I'm going to share this over to my Facebook page really quick before I forget. Let me stop the share for 2 seconds. And then we'll keep going, and I'll show you the other 3 or 4 I have recommended here in just 2 seconds. Let me just paste this in. Okay. So some of the jobs I didn't talk about today are like the manual labor places, because, well, one, I've never used them, but more importantly, I think those, have to do with getting within 6 feet of other people. So yes, those are still out there, but I didn't talk about it because I didn't want you know, let me, hold on, share to Facebook. Let me try this the other way. Share to Facebook. So you guys go ahead and drop a comment. Let me know where you're coming in from. Share on a page you manage. Here we go. Okay. Okay, let me drop the, oh, you gotta love tech. Ah, tech issues. Okay, hold on 2 seconds. I'm gonna take this, copy. You guys, what would it look like if you were able to, so let's say you were, I hope you weren't, but if you have lost your income and you're between signing up for unemployment and you just needed gig work, you know, this is going to be a great way to maybe pad out the finances, you know. What I really like about Upwork and those are you get paid weekly also. So, or as soon as you finish a job. So the money gets, is held inside in escrow, basically inside of Upwork, and then it's released to you as soon as you're done. Okay, so far we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So this career builder is the 7th one that we've got 3 more to go. And so the 8th one here is called JobDango. It's another just career search website kind of thing. So again, they're going to want you to sign in, and you know, these are all search engines. So if you log in and create a profile, then you can upload your resume, and your potential employers will find your resume and read it and reach out to you if they feel like, because they got people on their team looking for people like you. So you've got to make sure that you get your resume in there, and really just, you know, make yourself available, you know. So let's try remote. Let's just see what comes up. Let's try the word remote. Let's see if it shows us how many are available. Okay, we got call center, so customer service, Seattle. I don't know if it's specific. Must be pulling my location. Let me try United States. Find jobs. Oh, search within 200 miles. Well, 200 miles, I guess, of the United States. Okay, here we go. California, Beaverton, Oregon. So it's definitely pulling West Coast. We'd have to figure out a way to turn this filter off over here, but unless we just said alerts. Okay, so you can post a job or you can look for a job. So look at all these we've gotten here. Call center, customer service, Hawaii, Beaverton, Oregon. This one's immediate hire, call center. You know, and that's the other thing too, guys, just because people can't go to work doesn't mean the businesses are shut down. They're still working, and people have all these positions that need to be filled. Like they have a need. It's not like they're sitting around going, oh, we're not going to hire right now. No, it's actually the opposite. They need people. So the more that you can get yourself out there and reach out to people and get in here, like, and start, you know, looking up some of these jobs, the better off you're going to be. Let me see here. Let's look at one. Okay, it's cool. It tells you right here when it was posted. It tells you the oops, no, it tells you the hourly rate, if it's full-time or whatnot, and then any of the benefits right there. How great is that? That's so cool. Okay, so you can save it, come back to it, make a list. Okay, so again, I haven't used this one, but I've had so much success using the other ones. I haven't had to use this one, but I've used Career Builder and Aerotech and all those things. So, and have been hired directly. So here's another one I've never used, but it looks just as powerful. And you got to remember that just because an employer has a job available, that doesn't mean that they're only going to put it on Career Builder. Like they might forget and put it over here and forget to put it over there. So you want to make sure to go through and look at all the different sites and make sure, you know, some of them will post, you know, across all the platforms, but not always. So you're going to just make sure you go find the hidden gems. If they, you know, forgot to post one somewhere, you know, go look for it. So again, we got business jobs, we got home. That's probably means home base, but if you could say, let's see if they have remote listed. Let's see. Sales, sales, sales. Let's see if they have remote over here. See what they got. Writer, editor, on-site bookkeeper, healthcare specialist, probably not. Okay, data analyst, transportation. Let's look. But look at all these, you guys. Oh, shoot, I forgot. Oh, no, that's the next one. Okay, the next one, I don't have much more to say about Job Finder, but just know that it's here. The next one is Indeed. Also been hired off of Indeed. I've worked a lot of places, you guys. So Indeed's fun because it's got a friendly feel to it when you go to do your searches. So we can do remote, and then I'll just say remote near me in Renton. Okay, so this is cool because they give you the pay salary on the left here. Full-time, part-time, contract, remote, 6,000 jobs remote, you guys. Okay, everything from a writer, part-time digital customer service, teaching English, a tutor, emergently needed, anywhere from $15 to $65 an hour, you guys. Check that out. That's awesome. Customer service specialist, you know, gaming. Okay, it's got everything out there. So there's got to be either a passion or a hobby or something that you're good at in your day life, at your job that you're good at, that you enjoy doing, that you could find something over here, you know, to be a good match for you. Okay, and the last one, number 11, because I almost forgot to do it, is LinkedIn. You know, LinkedIn is the one that's always been out there, but I just want to go ahead and drop them in because I almost forgot to do it. But, you know, LinkedIn is great because unlike the other platforms, you can actually find the CEOs and the people who are the top leaders in your industry and actually inbox them directly. So it's almost too powerful. You want to make sure that you're, you know, looking for, you click on the jobs, you know, and let's see if they've got a remote section. They probably do. Remote. I'm sure they all do. Remote. Let's try anywhere. Okay, let's see what kind of stuff. Okay, data entry. Oh, Robert Half, that's also an agency I used to work with and for. They do staffing. Let's see. We've got program manager, strategic. So when you come in here, what you can do is, let's say if there's a company you've wanted to get on with, let's say it was, okay, I'm just totally making this up, but it was Nestle. Let's see if Nestle's in here. Okay, it actually shows you people who work at Nestle, and they're saying that they've actually got a job available at Nestle. And if you wanted to check it out, you could read the job description here and you could save it, or you could apply for the job. Okay, so that's the other way you do this, is you can see all the jobs that are open, and you can also see the people who work there because their profiles are inside LinkedIn. So, all right, you guys, so those are my 11 ways to hopefully find employment, whether it's gig, long-term, permanent, any of that good stuff. So I'm going to just come back on here real quick. I'm going to stop sharing, and I'm going to just check the chat roll one more time, make sure we don't have any questions. Looks like nobody's really on at the moment, but that's okay. All right, you guys, if you guys have any questions for me, or if If you have any questions about today's broadcast, please let me know. Drop a comment down below. Please be sure to like, subscribe. Subscribe to my channel. Please tap the bell for more notifications the next time I go live. And let me know if there is a topic that you want me to cover on the channel. And I will be seeing you guys soon. All right, you guys, take care.